Make it stop! Welcome back, guys. It's been a long time since we've had a Hova Flips video, but I secured my first purchase, first Flips purchase of 2021, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So, first of all, check out this, okay, Rusty, we get it, you vape. Check out this brand new truck that I also bought last night, right after I bought these hats. So, this right here, 2 trash bags full, 2 totes, that box, and there's an IKEA bag and 2 more boxes full in the cab. This is like probably the biggest single purchase I've ever made for flipping, I think. Not monetary wise. If I can hold on. Not monetary wise, but so I saw this guy on Facebook and he was like, large hat collection, 300 hats, something like that. And it had just been posted like 37 minutes ago, right? And that's always the prime time to find stuff like that, obviously. He only had 2 pictures. They were terrible quality. I could tell there was a lot and that there was vintage stuff. So obviously like some of these are pretty dirty, but this is what I was seeing was like big patches. And if you guys know anything about big patch hats, big patch vintage hats on eBay, some of them can be absolute gold, especially if you get Pepsi, Coca-Cola, the tobacco brands, stuff like that. Especially farm seed like Kent, tractors, Case and stuff like that, John Deere, all that good stuff. So anyways, the comments were like, hey, you got any Chiefs in there? Or you got any of this? You got any of that? And then he was replying and he's like, well, I would have to dig. And I could tell that he just didn't really want to mess with all that. He wanted them all gone. It said in his listing, I want them all sold in one. So I just sent him an offer for $150. I was like, I'll take all of them for $150. He accepted, met him the next day, which was yesterday. And turns out, I think we have well over 500 hats here. I can try to count them at some point, but anyways, just figured I'd go through and show you guys some of them. Now, see, this is the problem that a lot of them, I made a large hat purchase last year at a garage sale. It was just 1 box, but it was probably over 100. And a lot of them you have to throw away because they're just nasty. Now, like this one, all that foam stuff, it looks really nasty and everything, but if you just spend the time to like shake it all out, that foam padding that has just disintegrated over the years will actually like almost completely come out, and then it's just a clean hat with no padding behind it. And then, you know, as long as you just show a picture of the back to where you can tell that maybe there was foam padding there and it has come out, you know, people don't seem to mind and they will still sell. So, you know, there's a lot that I'm going to have to go through and toss. Look at that. Yummy. Oh, all over my new truck. So, I don't even know what that logo is, but big patch. Look at this one, and it's got that foam stuff all over it. Luckily, this stuff will come off, like I said, but that's Coca-Cola Sports, and it's like embroidered. Give that a little clean. Kind of interesting. I haven't looked that one up yet. I haven't looked any of these up, honestly. And some of them are going to be this stuff, you know, like Livingston Company, Steam and Gas. I mean, that's probably some local business that doesn't matter. But then you've got all these drill and tool company, but it's a big patch. So I still think there might be some room to sell that. I don't know. Fram, just Fram. Okay. A lot of them have that lining stuff, which kind of sucks, but again, you know, I'll probably go through and throw away close to half of these, you know, there's a good chance, and that's fine. And some of these aren't exciting at all, but man, there are some really cool ones. Mid-State Seed, like I can see some of these big patches just doing really well. And some of them will do really well, and some of them will be, you know, mid-range, $10, $15, $20 hats. And, you know, I'll just slow sell them over a long period of time. I think I'll be doing pretty good. Automotive Carrier Division, sure. I saw some really good ones as I was digging through them. I saw some from like Mardi Gras, Super Bowls, vintage Pepsi, vintage Coca-Cola, Bud Racing. See, like that's a cool one. You know, you definitely can't find anything like that anymore. Obviously, it doesn't actually look super vintage. Some of these, you know, he'd been collecting for decades. So some of these are from like the 70s, 80s, 90s. And some of them are a little more modern. I don't know what that is. Some of these aren't very exciting, like I said, but let's take a look. Let's take a look in one of the totes. Let's see what we got here. And I realized, because I made the deal for 150 hats, and I told him 300, or not 300. Sorry, I made the deal for 300 hats, and I told him 150 bucks. And once we got going through them, I could tell that there was way more than 300. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we've got north of 500. Like I said, I mean, there's 2 totes, 2 trash bags, and 2 more boxes in the cab, plus this giant box. It is a lot of hats. Oh, I see one here. Chiefs. Now, that doesn't look super old, but it's kind of nasty too. But most of them are in good condition. Some of them are stained like this, but people will buy stained hats too. You know, again, as long as you disclose KCPL, team, I don't know what that says. Still chainsaws, steel, however you pronounce that. That one's not in the worst shape. Big patch. I know Jack, okay. House of Rocks, I don't know what that means. Look at that, Kraft. Get some mayonnaise on your hat, dude. That big patch, that is so cool. Cargill Seeds. That's an old hat. Look at the foam lining, though, unfortunately. What is that? Father of the Year. We got some Ducks Unlimited. Okay. What is that? Okay. What does that say? Caring team of athletes. Right on. I mean, it just goes on for days. See, here's one of the Super Bowl hats. I don't know what Super Bowl that is. But Syracuse. I mean, there's just sports. And I saw some vintage like Marlboro and what is it? I don't smoke, so I don't know. Is it Coors? I want to say Coors. That's beer. What am I thinking? I don't know. There was like 3 different smoking ones that I saw, but I think I'm going to do really good with this buy. But anyways, I don't think I finished my point. I made the deal, 300 hats for $150. I could tell there was like 500 plus. So I went ahead and tipped the guy an extra 20 bucks. But he did a lot of work too. They were all like hanging up on the ceiling and stuff. Look, I mean, it's just ridiculous. What is this one? That one looks cool. Just a 90s like color block. I'm sure that one will be good too, even though it doesn't have a brand name on it. So yeah, that's the first purchase of 2021. Let me know how you guys think I did. I'll keep you up to date. I don't even know like 10% of what's here. You know, I just showed you guys a couple on the top and everything. So as I go through and process them and start to get them listed and everything, I'll try to keep you guys updated on some cool finds and all that. So love you guys. Sorry, Hova Flips hasn't uploaded much lately. But I do intend on changing that once I get settled in the new place, the new warehouse and everything here in the next few months. So love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.